back to the flight deck. Currently just completed a turnaround, everything's all set up, we're ready to go. So we've received our clearance, initial climb 6,000 feet and score code as well. Just waiting for the checklist to be completed, and then we'll push. So let's review the departure here. It's the Akram 1 departure out of Cairns, runway 15. So very steep terrain ahead of the runways, which means an immediate left turn after departure. So 400 feet or at the earlier 400 feet or departure end of runway, which is 2.6 Cairns. I have Cairns tuned here on the left side there. So 2.6 Cairns or 400 feet at the earlier one. Turn left, track 030, max 190 knots and minimum 25 degrees of bank in the turn, which is why I've selected to do the NADP-1 procedure today, which means 1,500 feet reduction of thrust, and then 3,000 feet we will accelerate the aircraft. Then intercept radio 080 from Cairns up to 4,000 feet. Once we reach 4,000 feet, turn right direct to Akram. Okay, that's the procedure. And the route will be via Yankee 177 to Brisbane. It's according to the OFP over here, so ATC route, Cairns Yankee 177 Brisbane. Alright, so velocity 786 today, Cairns to Brisbane, constant X 15. We've got a cruise at level 390 today, and takeoff fuel, minimum takeoff fuel 8745. Block fuel will be 8972. I've uplifted 9.1 tonnes, just a bit of extra because weather in Cairns, Brisbane, both good, and altitude of Sydney as well, it's all fine. 106 passengers on board today, cargo is 1.4 tonnes. Okay, this is the routing there, it's going to skip it, and no terms for Cairns. It's actually second weather for Brisbane first. So did I miss that? So there you go. There's the one from Brisbane. So Cairns 11017 knots. I've just checked latest weather 11014. So it's died down a little bit. Scattered clouds. QNH is 1015, which we do have set. Brisbane 1107 knots. So they're probably preferring runway 19 ops now. 20 degrees and possible light showers of rain during our time. Sydney, Cav OK, 0205 knots, 19 degrees, so winds are all good in Sydney. Correction, weather's all good in Sydney, just a bit of strong winds, but this is tomorrow, so it's fine. So Cairns Golf 2 closed. Okay, this is all on the west side of the airport, so it's not relevant for us. Actually, no, that's the international terminal, yep, so it's not relevant for us. Yep, some obstacles. Okay, false indications, lights, intermediate holding position, lights, serviceable. Obstacles. Okay, so takeoff runway 33, we're not doing 33. And, okay, it's checked Brisbane, no terms reviewed on the way out, but we review them again. Should be no problem for us. Weather en route. Expected a bit of, that's it. No wind component, basically zero wind component, which means pretty much you've got straight wind from the right hand side, and possibility of turbulence on descent to Brisbane. Performance. We've planned runway 2545 metres for a departure from the Bravo 2 intersection. And which is 2545 metres, Bravo 2. Conditions dry, elevation 10 feet, optimum, anti-ice off, and this is the current weather. Flap 1, selected temperature 50, takeoff 1 rating 22k, and 86.98%, which is 87% N1 pretty much. Okay, so 87% N1, flaps 5, 30, 31, 34 for the speeds, the FMC, and it's within 1 knot, so we can take those speeds trim set. About 6.4, that's set trim. So engine failure procedure, we will still make that left turn. So after departure end of runway, continuously left turn 15 degrees bank and all the way up to the MSA. I've marked out the MSA here on the procedure here, so let me just get this out there. So the MSA within 10 nautical miles, it's 5,600 feet. Over here in this sector, which is within this 090 radial, outside of 10 nautical miles, it's 6,500 feet, so it's even higher. On this side is 4,000 feet because it's over the sea. So therefore, engine failure, 2.6 Cairns after departure into runway, 400 feet, 15 degrees, left-hand bank, all the way out towards the sea. We'll still track 030, climb to 4,000 feet, 25 nautical miles, and hold, okay, which is marked by the outer ring on this side over here. So 25 nautical miles and hold. So that's my bad. So that was 2.6. This is the 10 nautical mile. 10 nautical mile fixed ring. Did I not mark 2 point? Yeah, but I didn't mark that. Right, it's no problem. Yeah, 25 nautical miles. Just remind ourselves. Actually, we can just probably add another one. So Yankee Bravo Charlie Sierra, 25 miles. There you go. So 25 mile range. Okay, 4,000 feet. Return for the ILS 15. No more visual already. We'll be very heavily workloaded. So 15 return to Cairns. Cairns VR 113.0. I've put in the left side to mark the departure end of runway. 2.6 DME Cairns. And right side 109.9. We have on my side, on the other side it's flipped around for the ILS return to 15. Minimums 220 for missed approach climb gradient of just take a look here. Missed approach climb gradient 4%, 400 feet. So we'll use those minimums there. Engine failure, yeah, we should be able to take the 400 minimums. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take 470 because we may not be assured of that. So 470. Okay, and bring it over to that side there. It's checked. Alright, so 470 minimums, and the ident will be Charlie Sierra. Okay, rejected takeoff procedure above 80 knots, reject. Correction below 80 knots, reject for any master caution abnormalities. Above 80 knots, reject for engine fire failure, engine aircraft unsafe, unable to fly, boat strike or wind shear. Call stop, close the thrust levers, simultaneously apply maximum reverse, manually raise the speed brake lever, apply maximum manual braking. You'll verify thrust levers closed, speed brake lever up, max reverse applied, and maximum manual braking, operation of RT auto brakes. You'll call 100 knots, 80 knots, 60 knots. I'll stop the aircraft on the runway, set flap 40, and you'll inform air traffic control of the rejected takeoff. So pushback approved, correction, pushback, we'll likely to face north today, taxi out Charlie 3, Bravo, Bravo 2, very short taxi. Make sure warm-up time 3 minutes is met, and the cabin crew is ready for departure. Akram 1 departure, view that, MSA 5,600 feet, 10 miles, and afterwards it's 4,000. With engine failure, and max 190 knots and 25 degrees in the bank, which we do have all of that coded here. And yeah, we're just going to put 190 below, okay, in case the speed tries to do something funny. So 190 below, execute. Alright, and rejected takeoff procedure has been briefed, and return back to Sydney in the event of engine failure. 4,000 holds, return ILS 15. Okay, and switch the radios on my side. Questions? No questions. Let's get on with the pre-flight checklist. Pre-flight checklist. Navigation transfer display switches. Normal auto. Window heats on. Pressurization mode selector is in the auto position. Flight instruments got heading of 061, 061. QNH 1015. Set once, twice, 3 times. Indicating 20 feet. Is indicating 3 times as well. Checked. Park brake set. Engine start levers cut off. Pre-flight checklist is complete. Let's get on the bus, turn the APU bleed on, And let's dismiss those ground vehicles and let them know we're ready for push. So release, release, release. Okay, parking brake set, shocks can be removed. Thank you. And go ahead and connect to tug, please.
Cockpit to ground.
Excellent.
This is ground, stand by.
Right, let's brief the passengers. G'day, ladies and gents, flight deck. I'd like to welcome you aboard Virgin Australia Flight 783 service from Brisbane, correction, from Cairns back to Brisbane. Flight time today expected to be now 59 minutes, cruising at 39,000 feet. The conditions along the route expected to be fairly pleasant. It's going to get a pretty nice sunset for you, cruising over just the coast of Queensland. Arrival to Brisbane is expected a bit of turbulence on descent, but otherwise weather's all fine. Current weather in Brisbane at the moment, we've got a temperature underground of just about 20 degrees, light breeze from the west and a few clouds in the area. Possible bit of light showers of rain, but otherwise conditions should be fairly fine. Just about to go, to apologise for the delay here. We're all set to push, just waiting for the final checks to be completed. And thank you very much for your patience. Wish you a pleasant flight. We'll give you the latest weather brief before descent into Brisbane and our expected arrival time. Thank you for attention. Right, before start checklist, TFB airplane made papers, logbooks and board. Doors we have closed and locked. Flight correction, fuel we've got 9 tonnes. Minimum takeoff fuel today is 8745. That is checked, enough for taxi. We've got fuel pumps. We've got 6 on, crosswind closed, passenger sides are on. Windows are locked. MCP V2 134, heading 150 to 6,000 feet. Takeoff speeds 130-3134. Checked, set. CD pre-flight is complete. Rudder and aileron trim. We have 3 and 0. Taxi takeoff briefing complete, and let's say we're given push clearance. No ATC online, so collision on. Start to push.
Cockpit to ground.
Alright, before start checklist is complete.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, clear for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Brakes released. Cairns traffic, velocity 786, pushing bay 19 to face north. Cairns traffic.
It will start in the sequence.
Okay, off block time 03. Stop this timer. That's for the APU. So a 23-minute delay, fortunately. The Qantas, yeah, he came in from Brisbane, he's still here, interestingly. So 25 degrees, we'll do an isolated pack start. Right, he says you're clear to start engines. Alright, so starting engine number 2. And 2. Hold pressure. And 1. Fuel flow, GT. Starter cutout, monitoring engine 2. Engine 2 stable. Starting engine 1. Okay, let's do isolated pack start. N2, or pressure, N1.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Right, just hold on a bit, 25% N1. Good flow. GT,
Ground. You may disconnect.
back brake set.
Okay, sir, please disconnect.
Alright, it's disconnecting. And signal will be on the right. Starter cutout, monitoring engine 1. Engine 1 stable. Right. Okay, 3-minute timer here, which we do need to keep an eye out of. At 4. Okay, flaps 1. And flight controls. Full up. Full down. Control. Full left. Full right. Control. Rudder full left. Full right. Control. Flight controls checked. Call checked. And takeoff speeds 303134. Verified. Okay, before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist. Generators on probe heat, on NTIs, off hydraulic system switches, on isolation valve auto, engine start switches continuous, recall checked, auto brake RTO, start engine start lever side on D10, flight controls checked, and transponder altitude reporting off, which I always tend to forget unfortunately, and ground equipment left side clear, and Tuck is gone, he's shown us hand signal, you see, and right side is clear as well. For taxi checklist complete. So for taxi checklist complete, it's say we've been cleared for taxi via Bravo, correction, via Charlie, Charlie 3, Bravo, and Bravo 2 holding point, runway 15. Cairns traffic, velocity 786, taxi Charlie, Charlie 3, Bravo 40, Bravo 2 holding point, runway 15, Cairns traffic. The reconfig was checked just now, so it's all good. So first left turn over here. I don't see any signs, but this is indeed, well, it's supposed to be at least Bravo 2, correction, Bravo Charlie 3. So right side is clear, left side is clear as well. Okay, Charlie, correction, Bravo, left side clear, and right side is clear as well. Keep the speed about here, we just give the cabin some time to get ready. Probably at about 15 knots. 3-minute warm-up time, checked. For takeoff checklist, flap 1 green light, step trip, 6.4 units. Set for takeoff checklist is complete. So departure brief, it's not so straightforward. So there's high terrain to get runway. For that reason, I'm going to keep it on terrain mode here, and I've dropped the range down to 5 for better visualization if I turn. 2.6 near me here on the left side. You read here immediately. Okay, stay on center line, please. 2.6 then immediate left turn. Okay, if you pass 400 feet above, if you pass 400 feet first, then make that left turn towards tracking 030, intercept radio 080, and then 4,000 feet, track direct to Akram. It's all set there. Engine failure procedure, again, 2.6 DME Cairns, bank angle selected down to 15, which is the first notch from 10. And then we will fly heading 030 up to 4,000 feet over the water, 10 miles, within 10 miles, MSA 5,600 feet, up towards 4,000 feet, and hold for the LS15 return. No traffic then, let's say we're clear to line up. Cairns traffic, velocity 786, line up runway 15, fit Bravo 2 for departure. Cairns traffic. Okay, right side is clear. Side also clear, and let's save it clear for takeoff. So clear takeoff. Cairns traffic velocity 786, takeoff runway 15, Akram 2 departure. Cairns traffic. Okay, it's actually Akram 1 departure, but whatever. Increase thrust. Stable, take off. Cross set. Crosswind will be from the slight left, so left, bit of left. Aileron to wind, right rudder, and 80 knots checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
You're up, I'll nav. Okay, monitoring closely, so 2.4 right now, 2.5, 400 feet, left turn, medium speed. Minimum bank angle is 25. So we'll do 30 degrees, somewhere around there. Thousand 500 feet, N1. Alright, track 030, intercept. Right, acceleration. Speed we go command A. Okay, so it says for the bank we need to keep it 190 knots. So we should be fine to cancel the restriction now. Actually, you know what, we'll keep it there, it's fine, yeah. So keep it flap 1. And it says climb level 180, so Cairns has given us, you can climb level 180 now. Right, sub. Switch heading here. Strings, delete ones for Cairns. turn back to the LS 150. Base set, and after takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist is complete. Let's get back our sunshades. The radar, even though it's not really working. Thousand feet. $10,000 feet, set standard once, twice, 3 times. Standard set, lights. How's the emissions outside? It's fine. It's the belts. Set the minimums here. It's twice reset and go back to the weather radar. Cabin's climbing diff 4.4 now. It's all good. And set this. It's unchecked. So that was a nice departure. Bit of a quick turn. Enjoyed it, and we'll see you for the descent into Brisbane. Alright, it's just gone 6:33 PM Brisbane time. We're currently 60 miles away from top of descent to Brisbane. Currently cruising level 390 and about 8 minutes away from descent, so let's go through the briefing. So let's go to plan, go to about 20. So the winds currently in Brisbane at the moment, I've got 1204 knots, few clouds 2000, temperature 17, KNH 1023, which we can probably just read from here. So arrival there, Brisbane, there you go, that's the weather, that's the matter. So we're landing today, one way 19 right, that's the procedure for us. We'll be flying the Smoker 1 Alpha arrival into Brisbane, so Smoker, first fix there, Otcat below level 120, then to Garth above 8,000 feet, so checked, then to Burpa between 5,000 and 7,000 feet, Igbon 4,000 feet and above, Pambu max 230 knots, attracts at 3,000 feet, then to Lavin, Osoko max 185 knots above 3,000 feet, and to Setafix 19 right, 3,000 feet and above, then to Sakbo at exactly 1660 glide slope, and then we have 19 right, 65 elevation, that's fine, and then this approach will be track 500 feet to Brisbane Northern Tell, and turn right, track 226, climb to 4,000 feet, or is directed by ATC. Transition level, flight level 110, descent winds are there, 250 knots below 10,000 feet, checked. And minimums are 220, set both sides. So according to the airport efficiency procedures, we're going to be vacating on on Tango 9 for runway 19 right, jet aircraft expected to do that. Maximum design ground speed 50 knots, 1979 landing exit distance. So I've calculated these on both sides there, 1836 with auto brake 2, flap 30. That will nicely put us in for exit for Tango 9. After vacating Tango 9, we will expect to taxi via Sierra 10 and Zulu, and then probably taxi Alpha, because it's the taxi Bravo, because it's the same direction as duty runway. And after Bravo, we will enter the bay and see here, Charlie. Okay, arrival bay is 46, so we'll enter the bay likely Charlie 6, and then taxi lane November to bay 46, where we'll park up for the evening. Let's review the NOTAMs for Brisbane at the moment. Shouldn't be anything significant because we all checked it previously. So Brisbane NOTAMs. So bird hazards, current Zulu time is 8:36, and okay, so this is no longer relevant. Obstacle cranes, was pavement procedures, so 2200, yep, so it's not relevant for us. This sod props is preferred. Okay, 2200 to 06 hours loco daily. Current loco time is 18:37, so this is all good. And top descent, let's just make sure, okay, 30 miles to top descent, so probably should make the announcement shortly. Restrictions, Lima, Charlie 13, Charlie 12, we're not taking any of those. Yep, this is not relevant for us. Departures, obstacle crane, helicopter touchdown, obstacle, obstacle, obstacle. Okay, so logistics apron not for us, and apron chart, capacity to read. Okay, so we're not taking any of these bays. Alright, yep, so departures, okay, this is not for us. And displays threshold 01 right, so we're landing 19 right, so this is not for us as well because of the construction there. 01 right and serviceable. Okay, excellent, so no terms have been reviewed and there's no problem. Alright, let's make the announcements. Ladies and gents, we're just about a couple of minutes away from starting descent to Brisbane. At the moment, we expected to touch down Brisbane at just about 7:07 PM local time. Do apologise for the slight delay here. Current weather Brisbane at the moment, temperature to ground's looking at a fairly pleasant 17 degrees on the ground with a very light breeze from the east-southeast and just a few clouds in the area. Overall, it's perfect weather. Thank you very much for choosing to fly with Virgin Australia today, and we do wish you a very pleasant stay in Brisbane or any onwards connections that you may have. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for landing, please. Thank you. Right, so descent announcements brief. Let's do descent checklist. So air traffic controls clear to descent 9,000 QNH 1023, which you will do. So descent checklist, pressurization landing altitude 50 feet. Set recall, checked auto brake 2, landing data, VREF 127, minimums 220, and approach briefing completed. Descent checklist complete. Let's do the approach checklist. Approach checklist, altimeters 1023, set once, twice, and 3 times. 8,500 passing now, checked, and approach checklist complete. Let's get the latest weather, and after this, no more requests. So winds 1204 knots, QNH 1023. A few clouds, 3,200 feet now. Okay. Basically good weather. Right, we're overhead of Soko now. Cleared approach. Approach, so forelock. Single channel, glide slope armed. Brisbane traffic, velocity 786. Established the localizer for the ILS approach 19 right. Currently 10 miles to touchdown. Brisbane traffic. So once we're down on the glide, then gonna go extend flap 1. Correction, extend flap 5. Just now, so glide slope. Bring it down to 10. So those are the suburbs there. Redcliffe,
2500.
Margate, Woody Point, Scarborough. Alright, so cabin crew proceeded for landing. Actually, no, I don't think they do that. They just do a single one here, right? Yeah. No traffic in sight, so coming up on 5 miles. Gear down, flap 15. Speed. Snow. Armed it, no extent. So prepared landing checklist. 25. Up 30. Landing checklist. Engine start switches. Continuous recall. Correction. Auto brake 2. Landing data. Correction. No. Speed brake arm. Green light landing. Gear down 3. Flaps steady. Green light landing checklist complete. I got myself confused with another operator's checklist. 1,000 feet. Well, just about stable because technically the checklist is a bit late, but we're stable. So, Brisbane traffic, velocity 786 is on short final, runway 19 right, Brisbane traffic. Right, all stabilised. Let's go and disconnect. Checked. It's nice and calm here, perfect conditions. Nothing to worry about really. Except if I botched a flare.
Plus 100.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue. Break up, reverse to normal. knots and 60 knots. We vacate via this one here. 50 knots manual braking, auto brake disarm. This should be our Tango 9er. Stop the flight time here, auto brake off. Alright, so I don't see any signs unfortunately, but I do see those taxiways, so yeah, this should be Tango 9er. Brisbane traffic velocity 786, runway vacated at Tango 9er, taxi 010, Sierra, Zulu, Bravo, Charlie 6 for Bay 46, Brisbane traffic. Right, strobes can come off. Flight director. Landing lights. Okay, so don't botch the taxi in. I dare not give myself landing clearance. Yeah. Forgot to give myself landing clearance, so taxi light on. Set the maps here. Trim reset 5 units. So Zulu's the next one. This is Yankee. Over cleared on both sides. But the radar off, transponder not reporting off. 5 units set. And ProPeach can come back to auto. So right side clear, side clear. Right turn onto Zulu now. Increase the speed to about 25 knots. Alright, set the checklist as well. So just let it coast down 24, 25 knots. And of course start switches come back off as well. So it's all clear, nothing much to worry about. I do like how bright the anti-collision light is, yeah, it's very nice. It's a nice effect. So Bravo's the first one on the right after Charlie. So look out for Charlie and then you have Bravo. Right, so Charlie is the one that's probably somewhere over here. Then we've got Bravo. So I don't see any signs, but it's likely that this one here is Bravo. Okay, I'm gonna just pause to make sure that it's correct. Yep, Alpha 5, so this is Bravo. Take about 20 knots in this. Coast all the way down. So Brisbane right here, it's the Qantas, I believe Qantas Jetstar part of the terminal. So Qantas, Jetstar and Rex, they have it over here, and then Virgin is over there on the left side there, the domestic terminal. So parking stand 46, yeah, Bay 46, it's all the way to the end, Charlie 6. We had a bit of thrust here, not to slow down too much. So Charlie 3 Tango on the right. So then Charlie 4 and Charlie 5. So Charlie 4, and Charlie 5, then with Charlie 6. Start the APU once we're turning into Charlie 6. It's 17 degrees, so we can keep the bleed off. Yeah. Right, so there's a bit of a bus there, unfortunately. No, he's gonna miss us, but it's I'd call it a bit reckless, yeah. So Charlie 6 confirmed. Left side is clear. Right side clear as well. So start the APU. Nope. So no pneumatic load on the AP, you can shut it down immediately. Yeah, don't need to wait for 3 minutes. So just make sure not to turn the bleed on. Max wingspan 36 meters, yeah. So 46 is that one over there, you can see the numbers. So November, and then 46. So this is 45 alpha, and then we're 46. I turn off the lights. I'm gonna slow down because I need to be in the external view for this parking. 2 blue, 1 red engine instead. Let's get a bit of dome lighting on here. These packs can come off. The engines now below 20%. Collision light, wing light come off as well. 2000 standby. Right, shutdown checklist. Okay, we haven't turned off. Yeah, it's all off now. So shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps. We've got one on for the APU. Passenger signs off. Probe heat auto. Hydraulic panel set. Anti-collision light is off. Flaps up, no lights. Park brake set. Engine start levers are cut off. Weather radar off. Shutdown checklist. Oh, my bad. No, yeah, it's off. Yeah, terrain display on. So we're not frying the ground crew there. Shutdown checklist complete. And welcome to Brisbane. A very nice calm evening here in Brisbane. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.